Hey everyone, welcome to the Comfy English Podcast. I'm Jake.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are here to pull back the curtain on the real, messy, everyday language you actually need to navigate the world.
On this show, we don't just read out of a textbook. We dive into global mindsets, unpack cultural differences, and explore the subtle ideas and expressions that take your English from intermediate to totally natural.
Think about the last time you saw someone driving a brand new sports car. Did you instantly think they were wealthy? Or were they just rich? Because it turns out there is a massive difference between the two.
Huge difference, Jake. People constantly mistake a high-status lifestyle for true wealth, but the psychology of money tells us being rich is just about your current income, while wealth is what you don't see. It's the money kept.
Exactly. It's the financial security staying in the bank. See, before I actually read up on this, I had always assumed that showing off expensive things meant you'd made it. But it's a total trap.
It really is. And it's interesting because you said you had assumed, which is spot on. Your perspective changed. So many people had believed the exact same thing until they hit a real financial crisis of their own.
Oh, completely. My whole mindset shifted. A lot of people out there just want to make a quick buck, grab some fast cash with zero effort. But that kind of money never sticks around.
Make a quick buck. I love that American phrasing. It's so descriptive. But you're right, fast cash doesn't last. Over here, we always say you've got to look after the pennies, meaning you manage the tiny expenses daily.
Look after the pennies. Right, because if you watch the small stuff, the big dollars take care of themselves. That's the heart of being frugal, isn't it? Just being incredibly intentional with your spending.
Exactly. Being frugal isn't about being cheap, it's about value. By the time my grandparents retired, they had built this incredible nest egg simply because they had always lived a careful, frugal life.
See, they had built it over decades because they had lived intentionally before that. It's all about those early choices, especially deciding to invest your money rather than just letting it sit there.
Right, to invest. Putting it into assets, stocks, property, making it work for you. If you hadn't started to invest early on, you would have missed out on the most powerful force in finance.
Compound interest. Compound is pure magic. It just means your money multiplies because you're earning interest on top of the interest you already made. It snowballs.
It literally compounds, intensifies over time. But to actually see that growth, you have to let go of social status. You can't be worrying about your social position or trying to look important to strangers.
Man, chasing status is dangerous. People destroy their whole financial future for it. Before the last big market crash, so many people had borrowed crazy amounts of money just to maintain a high-status image.
They had borrowed themselves into a corner. Exactly. They had taken on all that debt before the crash even hit. They wanted the flash. But true wealth is invisible.
Invisible. I love that. Rich is the flashy car someone else owns. Wealth is the investments you can't see. If you're trying to make a quick buck, you're just hunting the flash. But if you look after the pennies,
you're focusing on the future. When you look after the pennies, you respect how small, smart choices compound over time.
And you have to be frugal to get there. You have to be totally fine with people thinking you're not rich. Before I finally got this, I'd always felt so embarrassed driving my old beat-up car.
But you had felt that way in the past, because your financial mindset wasn't there yet. True financial freedom means you don't need anyone else's validation.
That's the goal. Total control over your time and your financial choices, which only happens when you choose to invest your money instead of buying temporary toys.
and watching that wealth compound. The longer you leave it, the more secure your financial position becomes.
So, forget about showing off your status. Forget trying to make a quick buck on risky trends. Be frugal, invest for the long haul, and look after the pennies.
Brilliant. Before we started this chat, our listeners might have confused richness with wealth. But now, the psychology behind it is crystal clear.